Hey, tonight I know Jimmy V will be jumping with joy over the great basketball that's been played. I know he also will be so excited to know that over $100 million thus far has been raised in his name to battle cancer. Well, let me tell you that it's not enough. I am so honored to be a member of the board of directors. Why? Because I never met so many passionate people that are dedicated to Jimmy's dream. People like his former teammate at Rutgers, the chairman of the board of the V Foundation, Bob Lloyd. I think about how dedicated he is. I think about Nick Valvano, Jimmy's brother, the CEO, and how unbelievably tough he is in the battle out there, working relentlessly, tenaciously for us to raise dollars so we can help you. That's right, help all of you out there that are battling that disease. I think about some of the numbers out there that blow my mind. I think about the fact that 1 out of every 2 males in a lifetime will come down with cancer. I think out of 1 out of every 3, think about it, 1 out of every 3 females will come down with cancer. I think about the fact that over 500,000 people this year will lose their life to cancer. I think about the fact that 1.6 million people this year will be diagnosed with cancer. But then I think about the joy, the jubilation, that there are 12 million cancer people who are surviving because of the research dollars that are available and the research that's available to make them live a productive life. Like one of our coaches tonight, Jimmy Boeheim of Syracuse in the game, a cancer survivor. I think about my buddy, Digger Phelps, a cancer survivor. They've been able to survive because of all the research, and yet they're also able to live a productive life. I think about some people that are so special that I've gotten to know. We honored at my gala last year, Mark Herzlich. The name Mark Herzlich, if you're a football fan, you know Mark. He was a star, the best of the best. A defensive linebacker who was the ACC's #1 guy, heading to be a top draft choice in the NFL, until one day, all of a sudden, he had some pain in his thigh. That pain was bone cancer. Bone cancer. Told that he could never play football, told that maybe he would not be able to walk. But you couldn't tell it to Mark. When you got to meet Mark, as he told our crowd and our audience at our big gala, he said, the cancer specialists, they know cancer, but they don't know the patient. I will play football again. And oh, did he play. 60 tackles this year. And his coach said how he admires him so much for his courageousness. And he was the recipient of the Brian Piccolo Award from the ACC recently for his courage. I think about Jake Olson, a 12-year-older. You can't hold this kid down. As he told our crowd, don't feel sorry for me. Jake lost his vision to cancer, but this 12-year-old is writing books, and he's so optimistic. I think about a mom. I recently spoke to Jennifer about her son, Kyle Peters. Kyle's an 11-year-old youngster, an all-star in the Little League, where I live in the Sarasota-Bradenton area. And all of a sudden, one day, Kyle was having headaches. They thought they were migraines, but they weren't migraines. It ended up, it was brain cancer. He is courageously battling. He had chemotherapy, 4 rounds of it, and now he will face 6 weeks of radiation. I think about a dad I spoke to recently. The day before Thanksgiving, someone said, call Brian Weber up. He's a big fan. He loves Kansas State basketball. He's a fan of yours, Dick. So I called him up. And when I heard the pain in his voice, it brought me to tears. When I got off the phone, my wife said, why are you crying so much? I said, are you kidding me? We're worried about traveling. We're worried about all the little things in life. This dad I just spoke to is going to a funeral service tonight for his little girl, Lucy. A beautiful little girl, gorgeous, but she lost her life. She was lethargic. She was tired. They went to the doctor. They thought it was a viral infection, but they found out why she was tired. She had a massive tumor in her brain, and she lost her life so young. That shouldn't be happening to our children. They should be out playing. They should be having a ball. And that's why we need you, all of you, to unite, because cancer strikes all. Whether one is rich or poor, black or white, it will bring you to your knees. And the only way we'll ever beat it, by all of us uniting. So please call 1-800-4-JIMMY-V. I'm so proud with the V Foundation that every dollar we raise goes to research, because we have an endowment of $17 million that pays for all the costs of operating the foundation. And as Jimmy V said so eloquently and said at the end, don't give up. Don't ever give up. And that is my message to every survivor out there. To fight, to fight, to fight. To think positive and have faith. God bless to all.